G'day everybody, how's it all going? Today we've got our new Holden Astra. It's a 2017 model. It's a BK V-spec car. It's a 1.6 litre turbocharged. It's got a sunroof, leather heated seats and all the bells and whistles you expect in something at this calibre high end. So when we bought this car, it did come with its books, and it seemed a bit weird, these books. It didn't really make a lot of sense. Okay, we've got the service book here, like I said, and we'll just open him up. Secret screw, no one knows who owns it. It's obviously delivered into Melbourne from overseas. Let's have a look at it. It's got all the service information in it. And it's also got what you've got in the service. So we look at this book here, and we've got, what do we got? We've got the complimentary service, looks like it might have been done. Doesn't say anything about it. 11,000, a little bit over the service, but you got that first one done with 1,000 Ks, that's on the spot for 10,000. So 10,000 plus 11,000 should equal 21,000. 28,000. That's not good. Yeah, that was done in the ACT. And we'll come over here and he's got, obviously this guy must write like a doctor. That must be 18,000 because here's one at 22,000. So 22,000 we got one. Got another one at 25,000. Bit weird. Let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah. So he's got this one done on the 9th in 20. This one here is done in not long after in Sydney. Who knows, who knows? So the next one after that's 28,000, so what the fuck? It's, oh yeah, fuck it here, what the fuck, alright. So there's some weird stuff going on in this book, but once again you can look at some of these dates and that's when all the covert lockdown was on. So obviously little Johnny who owned this car was too scared to leave the house because he was locked down, so the kilometres are matching up. But still, peace of mind, service it as soon as you get a loan. Alright, Holden Astra, it's got an Ecotech motor in it just like the other one. This one's a little bit different. It's got a turbocharger which is sitting right there. We've got our dipstick, our thingy jiggy here, oil refact cap, 5W30, Destros, what do we got over here? 5W30, Destros. Oil, we got a new sump plug. We've got a filter remover, which is a 24mm socket on a breaker bar, and a funnel which is still looking pretty clean, and a Ryco P2694P oil filter ready to go. So that's the bits and pieces we need. We've got the spare parts tray here, some rags, all good to go. So let's get into it. Underneath the car we can see all the bits and pieces. There's our sump plug there, and that's our oil, and that's our oil filter. Unlike that other Astra, this one here is actually down here on ground level, which is going to make things just a little bit more handier. So the first thing we want to do is get that sump plug out of there. Hopefully, since I haven't done a oil change on this yet myself, hopefully this oil's not too bad. So we just got our little star thing here again. Stick it in the hole. It's a bit tough, but we'll get it. So the other Astra, oh, it's dripping oil already. That's a bit weird. All right, that was a bit weird, but never mind. Let's do it again. This is the only oil plug I've ever seen that actually just leaks as soon as you crack it. That's new to me, eh? Go and look at this sump plug, just like we did in other videos. So what are we looking for? We're looking for stuff that's not supposed to be in there. Grit, grime, sludge, all that sort of stuff. So we'll just do that. Sump plug's fairly clean. Now that's drained out enough, we'll put our sump plug back in. Putting in is the same as pulling them out. Just doing him up nice and nippy. Won't call it smiley type, nippy type, that's good. Right, now we're going to have a crack at this filter. So it's just here, as you can see, it's just a matter of unscrewing that. It's all going to come down here. Sometimes just got to give it that little bump action there, eh? Just breaks the seal a bit better. Alright, and there's our oil filter. Oh, look at that. It's probably a good idea we did change it. This oil just, once again, we're just having a bit of a feel of it. Make certain it's, you know, the right colour. See if it's okay. Looks alright. There's nothing in it that shouldn't be in it. Alright, now we're just going to pull this filter out of here. Nice and easy. Have another look in here for any telltale signs of anything. Give it a bit of a clean up. So that's it. Pull that new filter. Like I said, 2694p. And here's a filter and a new O-ring. That's basically what that filter looked like before it done its lifespan. We just got to take this ring here off now, eh? So just nice and easy with the good old screwdriver. Notice I don't have the filter there because the filter's there, it's stabbed. No filter anymore. Okay, we've got the O-ring off, so we're just going to put a new one on. So we just get the new O-ring. It's easy peasy campeasy. Stick it straight over the top. There's a bit of a groove just there. You see that? That just slips straight into that groove. Just like that. That goes all around the outside. And that's ready to be installed. Give it another bit of a wipe with the old trusty rag thing. There we go. And now we're just going to insert the new filter into it. So this bits and pieces just goes in the back bits and pieces. So it's just a matter of, there it is, too easy. So that's the filter ready to be installed. So there's the where the oil filter goes. This is it just here. So it's just a matter of putting it straight back up into that hole. Nice and easy. And just doing it back up. Once again, we'll just get our little socket on it. Now, you see me take it off, it was fairly hard, so just nippy. That's all it needs. It doesn't need to be on there like it's never going to come off again. Just nip him up easy. just like every other oil change I do, I leave the caps and dipstick in place until I'm ready for the oil. And the most important thing here, and I've said it in past videos, this funnel here has got to be pristine clean. Alright, now it's time to up the top end. We've got our oil filler, our dipstick here. So we're just going to pull out our thing there, nice and clean. Everything around it's clean. And if everything around it's clean, there's just a little mark here. I'll just have a look at that. It's just a permanent mark. So whatever's around this area can fall into there. You don't want that. So we'll not put our nice little funnel up there. I normally pull the dipstick out. That way I can have a look at what's going on as it's going on. But other people leave it in. I don't know. I like to have it out. Once again, we've got our 5 litres of good old Newline oil. Just going to crack him off. Funnel's all clean, nothing out here in the atmosphere. Let's add some oil. This is a 5 litre container. I'm actually gonna put 4 litres in it first up and start looking at the dipstick. See where we are. So that's, as you can see, that's a nice little flow on. Now from the bottom of the dipstick to the top of the dipstick is 1 litre. So if we go in there at 4 litres, the 1.4s hold hold 4 litres, and the 1.6s, which is this is, they hold a little bit more. First look at the dipstick, and you can see, I don't know if you can see that or not. You see that? It's just on the stick, just there. See that? Just a little bit on there. Give him a bit of a wipe up just to make certain he's all nice and clean. Funnel's still clean. So from the bottom of the dipstick to the top of the dipstick is 1 litre, and it just happens to be 1 litre left in this. So I'll be pretty confident of just putting that 1 litre straight in here, right? Give it a couple of seconds for it to run down to the sump. Let's see where we're at. Looks pretty good. Alright, take the funnel out, make certain there's nothing around the outside that goes into the motor. Stick this straight back on top. Don't muck around with this, eh? Whatever's outside goes in there. Motor, no good. Alright, that's over, and if you didn't notice, I was using a little straight edge there to get the seal off the oil filter. I was using a 24 socket with a breaker bar to get the oil filter off, which worked out alright. The star driver, which is the T45, I'd probably recommend getting rid of the old sump plug and getting a new one. That way you don't have to use this thing anymore, eh? That was a bit dodgy yesterday. I struggled with that. I was using a 15mm spanner on that, which I was struggling with. I should have got this apparatus out. This is a 15mm socket on a swivel head ratchet. Well, that's what I should have done. Anyhow, as you can see, I've got the funnel back all covered up. Got some little bit of 5W30 on standby there, and also the carp fish. So hopefully you all enjoyed that. Like and subscribe, and if you've got any comments, put them down the bottom. And if you need something else done to a different sort of vehicle, just let us know, and I'll see if I can pull something up. And once again, have a nice day.